Hello everyone, I am Kumkum Hirani. In this video, we talk about the Maya Angelou's famous work Still I Rise. It's a part of celebrating virtual Teachers' Day in our college, Maharaja Krushnakumar sinhji, Bhavnagar University. So, in this video, we talk about the Maya Angelou's work. After watching the video, you don't forget to check description link for a quiz. After you done with your quiz and you got a certificate. So let's start our video. Describe about some freedom, how society look at her as a black woman. So, Still I Rise is the most famous one of the work of Maya Angelou. Let's start background of the poem. Still I Rise was published in 1978 in Angelou's third volume of poetry. The poetry reflects on the history of slavery and racism. Still I Rise poem consists of 9 stanzas. The poem published during the post-civil rights movement era. Now here one question. What is a post-civil right movement era? Civil rights movement was a social movement in the United States, movement for equal rights for African American. Civil rights come from the Latin word "ius civis," that means right of citizens. During that time, black feminist movement was also gaining strength at the time. Poem Still I Rise has a literary devices, repetition, metaphor, and simile. First stanza. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may throw me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I'll rise. In this stanza, Maya Angelou gives us heart and soul to declare that nothing and no one could oppress her or keep her down. She was a black woman and she talked about at her time that how people treat black person. She doesn't care what the history books show, for the she knows are full of twisted lie. She will not let in the bother hear that other throat proclaim that if she is trodden in the dirt, she will rise like a dust. In the second stanza, does my does my sassiness upset you? Why are you bested with a glue? Cause walk like a I'll got oil well pumping in my living room. In the second stanza, she asks a question. This is an interesting question. She refers to her own tone as a sassiness and asks the listener if her sassy tone is upsetting. The poet noticed that the people around her in her society are bested with glue. When she succeeds, she questioning this. She knows that she is a success in life. In her writing, the oil well pumping in living room is a symbolize of her success. In a third stanza, just like moon and like sun, with the certainty of tides, just like hope springing high, still I rise. In a third stanza, she compared herself to moon and sun. How moon and sun rise and give us some lights. For that she writing a lot of work and she rise like a moon and sun. In this stanza, in this stanza, she try as a society might keep her oppressed, it is in her nature to rise and stand against the oppression, just as it is in the nature of the tides to respond to the moon. In a fourth stanza, did you want to see me broken, bowed head and lowered eye, shoulders falling down like a teardrops, weakened by a soulful cries? The speaker, questioning in this stanza, are direct and appropriately accusing. She knows that her own success is received with bitterness by the racist people in her society. So she directs this questioning at the society that has a long tries to keep her oppressed. She asks them if they want to see her broken and depressed. She asks the question, know that this indeed is what may in a society wanted. They did not want to see a black woman rise out. Stanza 5. Does my naughtiness offend you? Doesn't you take it a full hard? Cause I laugh like I'll go to gold mines digging in my own yard. She continues with the question direct at the racist society when she asks the other her naughtiness is offensive. She knows that the society refers seeing a black woman full of pride. The poet says, don't you take it awful hard." This is her sarcastic way of pretending to care for those who resent her her success. She claims that she has a gold mines and that she laughs at the success she has found. In a stanza 6, you may shoot me with your words, you may cut me with your eye, you may kill me with your heartfulness, but still I like air, I'll rise. In this stanza, Maya Angelou lets society know that no matter what it does to oppress her, it will not succeed. The poet lets society know that it cannot prevail against her with a word or loss. She claims that society cannot prevail against her even if it managed to have her killed because of its hatefulness. She claims that she will rise like a air rise. In the stanza 7, does my sexiness upset you? Does it come as a surprise that I dance like I've got diamonds at the meeting of my things? In this stanza is about being proud of who you are and covering yourself. My Angelou is comparing her confidence to dancing with diamonds, which means they feel valuable and beautiful. Overall, it's a powerful message about loving and accepting yourself just the way you are. In stanza H, out of the hearts of the history shame, I'll rise. Up from a past that's rooted in a pain, I'll rise. I'm a black ocean, leaping and wide, welling and swelling, I bear in the tide. In this stanza, the speaker finally refers to a past, the reason that she is oppressed and resented to the day. She calls slavery history shame, and she proclaimed that she will not be held down by the past, even if it is rooted in a pain. Let's move to the last stanza, stanza 9. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise into a daybreak that's wondrously clear. I rise, bringing the gifts that my ancestor gave. I am the dream and the hope of slave. I rise, I rise, I rise. In the final stanza, the speaker reveals that she intends to leave behind all the effort. She claims that she will leave behind the terror and fear, and that she will rise above the pain and the oppression into the daybreak. That's wondrously clear. The speaker does not intend to allow the hatefulness of society or the pain of the past to stop her from becoming all that she ever dreamed of being. For this reason, she repeats 3 times, I rise, I rise, I rise. Let's move to the conclusion. The conclusion of Maya Angelou's poem Still I Rise highlight the main idea of strength and confidence. The poem expresses the speaker's pain, struggle and overcome difficulties and remain proud, especially as a black woman. So, in the Still I Rise poem is about Maya Angelou's personal own experience because she was a black woman. That's why she is suffer a lot at that time. She was an American African woman. That's why she suffered a lot. First, when she was young, she was raped by someone, and she was a slavery. That's all for all her experience and her own difficulties she explained in the poem Still I Rise. So that are the reference. You can also go that sites and read as you can. And thank you so much for patiently you are listening me.